All right. Excellent work. Very, very good. Keep this in mind as you keep going forward. To do the internal aspects is to work at what I have called the energetic component. And that means it's not muscular, it is not skeletal, hence it's not going to be bracing angles and simply moving somebody's line of gravity outside of someone's base of support. That stuff is important, but you want to make sure this is also included. So, the first thing I want to remind you and everyone here, at the energetic level, you have two energies, yin and yang. They are designated culturally in this poetics. I call them poetics because they're not energy like momentum or inertia or gravity, because they're not mechanical. This poetics was not generated in a culture based in secular materialism. So I made a post recently in the Aikido group, and one guy said, energy is energy like in physics. No, that's not true. Yin and yang has a metaphysical component because mind and body are not separated in pre-modern culture. This is not a mechanical theory based in a materialistic philosophy. This is not true. So, yin energy is corresponded with various things, and I'll list those correspondence to you. But I'll also give you a reference point to work with. Okay, so yin energy is heavy and sinks. Yin energy is coming from below because it sinks. So it's related to the energy of the earth. It's related to the lower portions of my body. It's related to, symbolically or poetically, water. And the water region is in the lower portion of my body, down here. Yang energy is in the chest region of my body, is corresponded to heaven, and related to fire. Poetically, you might see the water lower region is associated with the turtle, and the chest upper region is associated with the phoenix. What you're trying to do is mix these two elements, because in the mixing of them, they become indistinguishable, and this is energetically a reconciliation of the two. Aikido Kihon Waza has a particular mixing pattern that is repeated over and over again. So, energy, chest from above, yang is going to meet yin from below. Energy in my body, therein is the Tanden. Tanden, like other concepts in pre-modern culture, is an apophatic term. It's not a place in my body like a lot of moderns think when they talk about it. Use your Tanden, aim your Tanden. You don't have a Tanden until you can internalize yin and yang, and until they meet in the midpoint of your body. Now you have a Tanden. Now you have a field where yin and yang can be mixed to be reconciled and indistinguishable from each other. That's what your Tanden is. So, the pattern of the mixing is the rotating cross that you've seen me mention many, many times. So I'm going to, maybe you want to come more in front. Maybe you need to come around so you can see me. Let us say, use this Band-Aid on this ball as a reference point, okay? The yin and yang energy is going to mix this way first, then up. You see? Got it? Then back the other way. And then down. You got it? I'll do it again. It's gonna go one way. So in this case, I would be throwing to my left. The energy inside my body is gonna first mix to my right. It's going to go up. It's gonna mix to the left. And then it's gonna go down. Okay? So, come here. This point was made in the Kokudosa video. So his pushing is yang energy. You can see how Ryotadori aims it in the chest. You see that this is technically Ryotadori, but only at a physiological level. This is Ryotadori at a energetic component level. It's in my chest. Okay? I am going to vector that down, bounce it off the ground, and that's where the mixing starts with the earth energy, the yin chi. Got it? That home. Now it's in my body, meeting here. There. Now I have a Tanden field. Now what I do, push. I'll feel the expansion of the Tanden as those energies are expanding and pressing on each other. And now I rotate that. I'm going to exaggerate it now. I'm going to throw this way to my left. I'm going to rotate it to the right. Bring it up. You see? Bring it back to the left. And then bring it down. If I was going to my right, it'll go to the left, up, over to the right, and then down. You can't scoot back. Knowing that, come back to the physical component. That rotation has a physical component, and as you get more skilled, less and less of the physical component is necessary. But the physical component is never going to manifest in the waist. So I'll show you what that looks like in the waist. I'm going to turn my waist. You see? You got it? I'm going to lift up. I'm going to turn my waist again. And then I crunch down. That is going to compress the Tanden field, and you're going to lose it. You do not rotate in your waist. Never, ever. That physical component rotation is in the quad. So, I want you to focus on those seams between your thigh and your pelvis. So I'm over here. I don't go like that. That's in my waist. And it to me, it feels like the normal pressurizing, expanding of the yin and yang gets squished like a balloon that you squeeze it and the energy, the air goes out. Do you understand? So it's down here. If you pay attention, my waist does not move. Do you see? My waist does not move. Here's my waist moving. My waist does not move. I move the quad. Do you see that? I move the quad. My waist, my shoulders do not rotate counter to my hips. Waist, waist, quad, quad. You see that? Quad, quad. Waist, waist. Okay? So I do the technique, and the quad goes this way, but inside, the chi is going that way. Which means, and here's my point to you, because Suwadiwaza is all about focusing on the kwa. You're going to do all the other stuff, but it's about the kwa. It's not somebody attacking you in a Japanese restaurant. It's to take the leg component out, so you have to use the kwa. So if you're going to do it, go ahead and stand up. And you're going to do the inward spiral. Don't have your waist or your elbow. Do the movement. The kwa moves. The kwa moves. The kwa moves. And eventually what you're trying to do is less and less. Internal. Just the chi move. When you come to Tachiwaza, the kwa still moves. The waist does not move. And you still are going to make that pattern. So we've been working on Sumiyatoshi. I'm going to throw him, let's answer the question, so reverse engineer the pattern of the rotating cross. When we get to the end, I am going to throw him which way? This way. Do you understand? So, my cross is going to rotate. Here, I'm doing the initial feed, but here it goes. Watch the chi go. This part is just to bring him into range, but it also, the chi's going this way. Where's the ball? It goes this way first. Around. Boom. He goes this way to the right. Do you see? But not my waist. The kwa. The kwa. You see? Not my shoulders. Boom, plant, right? Should I push down here? No, what do I gotta do? I have to go up. Going up is what allows his center to move forward. You see? If I'm here and I go down, his center can't move forward. And I need his center to go forward so that when I hold his elbow back, he has the falling geometry. So all of you here that are coming back like this and shoving it down, you basically did this, that. Do you see? So he has to come up, there it is, then down. Boom, boom. Hop, boom. Do you see? Okay? So you picture this. Goes around, comes up, right? Then around, and then down. Okay? got it? All right, let's try it. So, remember that the ground, his energy from here goes down. I need the ground energy to balance and come up, okay? It's not going to come up on its own, do you understand? Yin's going to stay down. The earth's going to stay down there, okay? So I have to bounce his energy off. Push, okay? And all that is grounded. Push, 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 push. All that is grounded. As I move, push, 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 knock me over. Push, grounded, boom. Boom, pushes, ground, 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 ground. Ground, push, boom, boom, boom. Okay? To do that, can't have stiff arms. That's not it. Same way, can't have stiff legs. My body, push. My body is very supple. It's gonna always push me off. He's bigger, stronger than me. Secondarily, you cannot enter here. You see? This claw is going out, and it needs to go in. Got it? So, foot, knee, hip, stay together, stay together, stay together. You kind of have this. So here we are. The claw is gonna open here. Push, push. Claw opens here. Push this way. And then in, you see? With my foot matching, not against. Boom. Okay? Try it again. On this technique, I have my pattern. So the chi rotates to the right, chi rotates up, then back to the left. Chi rotates to the right, chi goes up, rotate it back to the left and down. What I'm seeing is your chi's going down and then to the right. That's not the pattern. You're not mixing it the right way because part of it's not being mixed, okay? So the throw happens, I won't do what you're mistaking. What I mean is you see my arm, but I'm not throwing anymore. I'm just staying with him. The throw already happened. Watch where his elbow is when we separate. You're not going to see his elbow out on the side. His elbow is behind him. You see? Can you see it? Go over there behind him. Elbow's behind him. Okay? Don't pull him to the outside.